Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PZOO. We will take a look at the daily time frame. Before I get started, I'd like to note to please check my disclaimer. So here we are looking at the chart. You can see that it was pretty quiet, and then things started to come to life here. Got a nice candle, and kind of the rest has been history. The big, initial test for the chart was, how was it going to react around these key moving averages? This purple line being the 50-day, pink line being the 200-day, and you can see that, this candle here just blew the 50-day out of the water, came up, got above the 200-day right here, acted as support, and then from there has, separated. So that was just a good initial sign there that it was able to push through these moving averages. But now as we look at it, want to get things updated. You can see had a nice move, but as exciting as it would be if all charts and all prices can just go green and green and green day after day after day, that's just not reality. That's not how the market works, whether you're talking about penny stocks or blue chip big boards. Nothing's ever going to go straight up, and it's pulled back here some, but it's maintaining supports, and it's working on putting in a higher low, and that's name of the game. So let's talk about some of these supports. First area of support that I want to talk about is going to be right here, and that is at the 4-cent level. You can see acted as support there. And then I guess yesterday didn't quite hit it. Technically yesterday went down to 4.5 or 0.0405, but close enough. But you can see that this area is a level of support, and today didn't quite hit it either, but today you can see also started to separate itself from it. But nonetheless, 0.04, so 4 cents is going to be that first area of support. Another area of support is going to be right here at that level, and that is 0.035. And then from there, you have the important supports, which are moving averages. The no excuse level is going to be the purple line here. Now, I'm not saying, I just want to make this clear, I'm not saying that the price is headed down here or it's going to get tested. I'm just saying that from the overall chart perspective, from the technical analysis view, any chartist will tell you, well, as long as the price can continue to remain above the 50-period simple moving average, that's what you want to see. The reason for that is, as long as that continues to happen, first thing that's going to occur is you're going to get the golden cross, which is where the 50 crosses up above the 200. But in order for that to occur, the price needs to remain above it so that the average price keeps, increasing it. That's what a moving average is by definition. And the second reason is it's, the overall trend indicator. So as long as the price remains above it, that implies that there are higher lows being put in, which then applies that it is bullish. So as long as the price remains above that, again, 50-day simple moving average, that is the ultimate support. But of course, you'd like to see it stay above those. And I'm not saying that it's going to come down here and test it. I'm just saying that that's the level you want to see it stay above. And then also just want to talk about the volume here too. Again, don't take my word for it. You can look up in any textbook or whatever. When you see upwards moves, you want to see bigger volume, and then when you see pullback moves and sideways action like what's been happening, you want to see a decrease in volume, and that's exactly what's been happening. And in fact, the past 2 days where the price has been going sideways, very small volume, but that's what you want to see from a volume analysis standpoint. Bigger volume when the price is going up, and then a decrease in volume during pullbacks and consolidation periods. Now let's talk about the fun stuff. Where are these levels of resistance? First area of resistance to keep an eye on is going to be up here. At this level, we'll call that 0.055. 0.055, that's going to be kind of the point where if that can be broken, then it's looking like up here at 0.062 has a great chance of getting at least tested. I'm not going to say broken because there is a history of some sellers or resistance up there. But the good news is stubborn levels of resistance, if and when they're broken, usually that provides a nice, a nice boost to the price. So it's one of those things where it's a trade-off. Sure, it's a stubborn level, but when stubborn levels are broken, it's well worth, kind of fighting through. So, but, one step at a time, don't want to get too far ahead of myself. The first level of resistance is 0.055. So that'll be the first area needed to be broken. And then again, up there at 0.062. So that is where the chart currently stands. Nice looking chart, and it'll continue to be a nice looking chart as long as the higher lows can be put in, as long as support levels can hold, because that is the name of the game, putting in higher lows, because higher lows creates uptrends, and that's what we want. So again, PZOO, thanks for listening. Let me know if you have any questions.